Hello there, folks. Welcome back to another video with me, DoctorBenjyFM. And before we get started, I said there'd be videos over the weekend, and I've said that quite a lot in the last, this series, really. Thames has been pretty inconsistent. Today and for the rest of the week, I'm hoping it'll return to that. But I wanted to explain why, really. And I've written a blog post for the Supporters Club, so if you're part of that, please go read it over on Patreon. I understand that's in essence behind a paywall, so I'm going to explain briefly to everybody. I can't really say it other than as simply as this, as I found this current lockdown that we're in, and life generally, very difficult. And as part of that, and with my focus being everywhere, all over the place, Thames, in all the things that I'm doing in my life, as well as spending my streaming as well, has suffered for that. So you might think that some people will say, I don't have to apologise. I feel like when you sign up to watch one of these series, you expect the commitment of there being one every day. And I feel that pressure arguably probably isn't helping me, but I at least wanted to be honest with you and transparent about it and let you know that is one of the reasons why I'm sorry it's not been more consistent, and I hate that it hasn't been. This series will have an ending. I will finish it when I win a Champions League, and I'm hoping that happens before from 2022. But yeah, thank you for your continued support. It never goes unnoticed. I wanted to address this at the start of a video so you wouldn't miss it. And let's go in then. We're at the end of the season. It's one of those years again. Folks, welcome back to another episode of Thames FC with me, DoctorBenjyFM. The last time we met was Yeovil. It was February. We are now in June. The season ends in June. We start again quite soon. If I ever get promoted from this division, I'll start the season before I've ended the last one. It's a nightmare. You can see form picked up towards the end of the season, but I could sort of tell from maybe the Bradford Solihull Moors period of time that this was going to be the case. Now, something quite interesting and hopefully you'll think exciting is going to come in the next few episodes. I've had a lot of summers in these videos, but I've never really shown you one. And with the struggles we talked about at the very start of the season and how difficult summers are, I'm going to take you through most, if not all, of my summer and show you just how difficult it is to be AFC Thames manager at a time like this with finances. That's not finances. With finances like this, and and a team like this. So strap yourselves in. This is going to be the end of the season. We're going to play Scunthorpe. We are, as ever, a mid-table side, 66 points. There was a little hope at one stage we could maybe claw in. And again, some of our performances towards the end of the season have been really good. Ulkanainen has been really quite impressive for us this season. I should probably get him on a contract, the young Finn. 18 goals in 24. I should definitely get him on a contract, but we'll see how things work out at the end of the season. I can't lose him. I think that's the key thing. Do not lose him. Why is the form turned around so dramatically at the end of the season, viewers? Well, I've gone back to the Mbika machine. And the best thing about this was, I plugged in the Mbika machine. I thought, I'll just have a look at how Mbika's getting on. He won't have retired yet. He left us a few years ago, of course, you might remember. And the most interesting thing about Mbika, I'll just show you. And I've figured something out about Football Manager this year by looking at Mbika. So this is LeBron Mbika. You've spotted it. 33 years of age, hasn't played for a club for 3 or 4 years, and all of his attributes, other than his corner taking, his free kick taking, his long shots, his penalty taking, and his teamwork, have got worse. Now, there is an abundance of players like this. Billy Clifford, of course, is one of them. So now it's clear to me that if you spend a long time without a club on Football Manager, your set pieces will go through the roof. I don't know. It's like they become part of the F2 freestylers. That's the only thing I can assume has happened. They get really good at set piece stuff, long shots. Very confusing. Anyway, LeBron Mbika, there he is. He left us on a free transfer because he wasn't very happy. I wonder if he regrets that now. I regret it now. So there we go. So very, very strange, right? This system, though, has been working absolute wonders for us. It makes us wonder why I have not played this the whole time. Scott and Leddy at the back are fantastic. Ings is definitely putting in better performances. I think if we're going to get promoted out of this division, this is the system we go for next season. This is the system we build around. Let's see how we can round off the year, though. Ulkanainen's going to start up front for us. I noticed that Bobby Clapham is in need of a rest, and considering it's the final game of the season, we might as well rest him. I'm going to play, I don't think we're going to win now, I'm going to play a Cohin. I'll tell you why. This is going to be a Cohin's He's on a 2-year deal. I was going to say last game for the club. He's probably going to be here next year. Flipping heck, why did I do that? All right, we play on June the 1st. It's currently May the 31st, which is my sister's birthday. So happy birthday to my sister in 2000. How old will she be then? Not worth thinking about, Ben. Don't do it. 33. God. Sorry, it's in the future. It's ages away. I'll be 39. So, I mean, I will be 39. I'll be 39 in game. I've given my real age. I wonder if I'll get a son in this series. I guess that's one good point about this taking ages, is that I will definitely be the manager for 10 years at this club. The chances of me getting a son, I think, are probably quite likely. Obviously, I've achieved it in real life. So, in game, it should be easier. But they are, 39. Media handling, managing finances. Let's move on. Also, on these opposition instructions, right, I do have them deployed quite often. Of course, they've been absent since Michael Emery left, actually. But I guess you should always put these on, as it says, would do our chances no harm, viewers. So I've been doing it in the last few games. It seems to have worked quite well. They're going to play quite a defensive 4-1-4-1 system. Let's see if we can get the best of them. Finish the season off right. Of course, see if any of these players can catch the eye a little bit. We'll have a little bit of a summary at the end of the season. And of course, then, for the next few episodes, I'm going to take you through how we deal with players leaving, how we deal with players coming in, and why that is so difficult. We're going to be looking through players, searching through, showing you how I recruit the players that I recruit, how many trials we end up having, and how our squad will look. And I'm hoping by me documenting all of that, I'll probably do it slightly better. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting. All right, here are the boys then, walking out. Thames versus Scunthorpe in a game that means not a great deal, but again, it'll be interesting to see how these boys get on. I'm just wondering now, is there anything going on elsewhere? I guess if Bradford lose and Grimsby win, there could be a change at the top based on goal difference. Oh, it could happen. Cheltenham and Yeovil battling for that final spot. I noticed that ourselves and Scunthorpe both on the beach, nothing to play for. Let's just have some good football. Ferry, by the way, has conceded so many goals this season and also kept loads of clean sheets. None of it makes any sense, viewers. As Cohen whips the ball in. Olkanainen, well, it could have been a very quick goal. Phillips going to have to maybe be renamed because I say Olkanainen. Olkanainen. I'm not sure. Ollie Kainen. I think it's Ollie, isn't it? There's an I there. Ollie Kainen. Ollie Kainen? I don't know. So this is why. He needs a new name. All right, long kick to be taken from Hilson. And it's knocked down by McCracken. Craney now, back out to the right-hand side to McCracken again. There, McCracken, I think it is, as he's not marked. Why is he not marked? Not even close. Ray Gannon has scored. Darren played it over to him. Darren, first name in McCracken, because I can't say it very, very well. It feels like 1-0 Scunthorpe, as, that run of form that we were on that was quite good, and ultimately meaningless, is now being shut down. No one's marking him. I don't know where Ings is. Is that you, Ings? I don't know what you were marking one of our own players for. All right, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to carry on. We're going to encourage. Adelakun is back in the side. I didn't run you through the team, viewers, but you recognise most of the names by now. As Ings getting forward, ball played in, Vincent's there. That would have been decent. I think finding high quality wide players this coming summer is going to be crucial. Like, Vincent's not bad, Adelakun's not terrible, but they need to be backups to the best players, and that's the problem we've had really. Best players don't have best players, really. Also, I'm very concerned about the fact I think our budget has been slashed by 20% again. Thames FC, or AFC Thames, I should say, sorry, are in That's Hit the Post. And then we've booted it behind need. I don't know what's gone on there. We are in desperate need of a takeover at some stage. I don't know if that will need us to be promoted for it to activate a takeover almost. In lower league saves previously, I've had takeover on takeover on takeover, which helps steady things as you rise through the divisions. I've had one in this since the very start of things. I've had one takeover and it wasn't very good, so we need help. I can't imagine if we ended up getting a tycoon at the very end of this series, it would be bizarre, or not at the very end, but like in the middle of it, because the difference in if we suddenly had a crazy amount of money compared to where we sit right now would be phenomenal. I guess if we win the game and get a couple more points, we could go ahead of Steve. No, we can't, because our goal difference is terrible. Not now they've scored, it won't be. We're going to lose 1-0. Or maybe 2. I mean, don't count your chickens before they've gone over the bar. So, I guess we should probably, yeah, you're right. We should probably go attacking. We should probably look for a late winner. It's been a very even game of poor quality. And that sort of sums up our entire season. But this was just the say bye to this season, everybody, and let's move on to the next few episodes. Then it's going to be interesting. If there's anything specific you want to see, I won't record until a few hours after, of course, this video's gone out. But I will have to spend some of the night. And obviously, sometimes I miss Thames episodes because I'm doing a summer, and I'm like, oh, I've got to get through the summer before I bring you a new video. I can counteract that by showing you my entire summer, and that should make life a little easier. Grimsby have been crowned champions. Then we remain in this division. My big fear is that the wage budget is 5,762. That's come down again, and we're currently spending £9,190 if you include appearance fees and everything. The committed spending 7,867. My fear is that there's not money. We don't have any money to make the team better. So this team here this current ability chart that you can see, that's what's going to get us promoted, and it's going to be worse next year unless we can find a magical way to make things better. The next Do It Better series is Thames, and here we go then. In terms of performance this season, we'll focus on a few guys. It's weird, right? We've had 3 goal scorers. Duckworth, Money and Alkalainen have been fantastic. Like, you look at how many goals those 3 have scored in a multitude of systems. It's weird to think we haven't done better, really. It's clearly been a problem of our defensive issues that, the goal scoring has kept us relatively afloat this season, which is great for, not being relegated, but not that good when it comes to being promoted. We've got a -9 goal difference. We have to fix the back line. The irony of that, as I mentioned, Callum Ferry, our best performer by an absolute mile. They've kind of fixed goalkeeper ratings. 13 clean sheets out of the 44 games, which means that in 31 games, we conceded 64 goals. Yeah. You can see where the problems lie now, can't you? It's not ideal. When we lose badly, it feels like. And our form recently picked up, but we've got 6 there, 4 there. I suspect there's a few more of those. 3s and 5s, and heavy beatings when beaten. But our form this year has been far better. We had a bit of a builder-based trophy run. Of course, I said if we got to the semis, I'd bring you an episode of that, but we didn't. We were beaten by Bognor Regis Town, who I can only assume went on to win the competition, viewers. Lost 4-0 to Kingston in the semi-final. Fantastic. So, look, there's going to have to be change. You're going to see it happen. And, hopefully it goes as well as it can. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support in the series. I know this is a bit of a shorter episode, but this was very much a continuation, an explanation, and then what's next. So here we go then. We love with care. For until next time. See you tomorrow for a whole lot more. The summer starts now, mainly because it's sunny outside, he says, with blackout curtains and a light. So,